star Melbourne forward Jesse Hogan met with Fremantle captain Nat Fyfe this week, as the Dockers attempt to piece together a daring bid for the contracted spearhead. Fyfe and Hogan, who is contracted to the Demons for another 2 seasons, met in Mosman Park on Tuesday night ahead of what is shaping as a frenzied AFL trade period. The pair share the same management company. Hogan is understood to be happy at the Demons and is yet to have given the Dockers any firm indication that he wants to come home, ahead of the 11-day player exchange period starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow our time. However, Fremantle have made their interest in the hulking forward clear since Adelaide's Mitch McGovern rejected the lucrative offer. The Dockers also pursued Hogan last year, before he decided to resign with Melbourne until the end of 2019. Given his contract status, the Demons are able to block any Fremantle bid for the Claremont product. Jesse Hogan met with Nat Fyfe this week. Picture Getty ImagesThe Dockers would have to conjure a bumper deal to lure Hogan home, potentially involving their prize number 5 pick and a player. Hogan's manager Jason Dover said yesterday he expected the 22-year-old to remain at Melbourne, while Fremantle chief executive Steve Rosich said the club would not comment on trade speculation. Melbourne football operations manager Josh Mahoney said this week Hogan was not up for trade. However, he looms as a dream fit for the Dockers, who have unsuccessfully chased a long list of big-name key position stars throughout the Ross Lyon era. They brought in mobile forward pair McCarthy and Kersten last year, and Lyon said this season he believed they would be better players if they could play alongside a genuine marking target in attack. Hogan said he doubted he would return to Perth during his playing career when he extended his contract with the Dees last October. However, he has since endured a traumatic 12 months. He lost his father to cancer in April before having his own battle with testicular cancer along with multiple injuries. The 195 centimeters, 100 kilograms forward has kicked 105 goals in 51 games and kicked 6 goals against Brisbane in round 22 on return from a broken collarbone, in a reminder of his class. The Dockers are already without what would have been a valuable early second-round pick. They traded it to Gold Coast last year in a pick-swap deal to improve their hand in the 2016 national draft. Fremantle enters the trade period with picks 5, 40 and 58 across the first 4 rounds. Any deal for Hogan would almost certainly have to involve the number 5 pick as a starting point. West Coast has picks 13, 30, 48 and 67, and the Eagles have already declared their first-round pick is on the table as they chase an A-grade midfielder in a bid to stay in top 4 contention next season. Fremantle are expected to offload high-flyer Hayden Crozier, who could go to the Western Bulldogs, and youngster Harley Ballock during the trade period, while they are confident of securing Greater Western Sydney defender Nathan Wilson and Gold Coast forward Brandon Matera. Inconsistent forward Matt Taberner could also find a new home. Port Adelaide's Jackson Trengove is the first player to lodge paperwork for a switch.